Afternoon. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden. She is such a silly girl. So there's my fencing. We've had a couple of small storms blow through. And we were able to go ahead and get the dirt delivered. It's not a lot. It's okay. I don't need a lot. Not right at this very minute. Does that make sense? But it was delivered. Yay! And yes, Panda's laying in it. She's, claiming it as her new dirt. She's gone through and picked up some grass clumps and played with them and is dug in it. And of course, I'm just going to let her for right now. But we've got another storm getting ready to roll through, and it's supposed to be the big one. The other one ran through about 4 o'clock this morning. A lot of wind, not a lot of rain. This next one that's supposed to hit about 1 o'clock is supposed to have a lot of rain, thunderstorms, lightning, etc. So I'm going to go get my pole over there and put it back up. So far, it's the only one that's come down. And then we're just kind of waiting. See what the day is going to do. I thought about taking some of my black plastic there because I have some extra roll and putting it across the top of this that maybe stop a little bit of the erosion. But otherwise, we're going to be in the house till after the storm. But it's awesome. The dirt's here. It's good dirt. That makes sense. I'll put some amenities in it. But when I move the hoop tunnels in here and put the bricks on the side, so what's inside the hoop tunnel is level, even though the ground there is pretty level, I'll be able to level it out a little more and then use this to fill in some of the holes that are in this area. I'm excited. Life is awesome. All right. Talk to you in a few. Yeah, Panda's a little mad at me. I went ahead and covered it. I mean, I know most storms go around me, but there are a few storms that do not, and then they can be really, really, heavily rain. I don't know what else to say. Now, why this is not hard plastic, water can absorb through it. That's why I lay it down. It'll keep a lot of the water, though, off of the from washing the soil away, because it'll run off the side and only soak through where it's actually able to puddle. So, I know it's a little rough. It's a little windy, laying out the fabric in the wind and trying to hold it down and put bricks on it. It's just a little rough, but it's there. It's covered. So if it blows through like it's supposed to, hits her about 1 and is gone by 2, fast moving, hard storm is what it's supposed to be. We'll come out. You'll come out. You'll see me. And that way I can figure out what I'm doing with the fence. Yeah, and we'll just figure it out from there. Madness. It's all good, but it's madness. All right, we're gonna go get back inside, get some lunch. Did Mama say lunch? Are we gonna go make lunch? Okay, let's go. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. And it rains. Chief's a little wet. It's one of those crazy things. They have a tornado watch out right now. Not a warning, but a watch. Just because it's a line of storms. Panda was sitting here trying to catch the water dripping off the the ledge here. It's always so funny when she does that. Anyway, sorry I didn't get it on film. Anyway, rainy day. Like I said, it's supposed to blow through, and when it does, we'll probably go out and do some work in the garden. See if I can finish doing the fence and getting the woven fabric down. And if it doesn't blow out and it stays here for a while, then we'll just kind of hang out. All right, I'll talk to you later. And when it rains, it pours. Okay, you look down over there. Little dots, a little black dot there, little white dot. Those are cows. They don't care. Now, just because we happen to be on the video, my little paper wasp nest. So far, I ain't seen a wasp at the porch yet. And the day I put them out, I had like 9 wasps up here. And part of that was because they tried to nest in the wood pile. And when I moved the wood pile, they were still up here looking for a nest. But so far, you know, the bags seem to be working. But it's also, like today it's stormy. They're not flying. So, but I'll talk about them. Every time I think about it, I'll do a little heads up as to whether or not they're working. All right, looks like it's slacking a little. A little microburst. Well, no, speak of it, it's coming back. All right, I'm gonna go back in the house. Just gonna zoom in so you can see my bright greens and my pinks. It's a pretty view of spring right there. Y'all have a great day. All right, so the bottom row is tight and done. It's in, yay! At least up to the corner post. Part of my wonky problem is this can actually go 6 places or 6 panels large like the top row, but then I don't have room to drive because I've not cleared all of this yet. So the bottom here is going to stay 5 panels even though the top is 6, and this side here is just going to bow out on both sides to get me to line up right. So while you're standing here and you're like, oh no, look, the blue line is straight. No, it's not. It bows out. And I'll come out here tomorrow because I don't have the fence up yet. The actual gate portion of it, you should see a big opening there. Anyway, I don't have the gate portion up yet, so I'll put the gate portion up and it will bow out so the gate fits like it's supposed to. But the bottom end is done. The boards there are holding down that piece of the plastic because that's about where the hoop tunnel or the, my cattle panel thingies there are gonna go. And I need the edge of the plastic to line up with the edge of the bricks so I don't have grass growing up on the side of the bricks on my walking path. Whew. So again, it's just some wood there holding it down so it doesn't fly up, and start ripping everything else. It shouldn't. We're not expecting any storms tonight. Tomorrow should be an awesome day. I should be able to finish the gate, get the solar panel pack out here and get it charging all day while I'm working so it can, go into full effect shock treatment. Kind of. Roughly these last 2 panels here on this gate and the first panel on the other gate, I'm not going to put them in their final slot. I got to be able to move them out of the way so I can get the panels inside. Once inside, they can just lay flat. Does that make sense? And then I can finish putting the panels and the gate together. So that's the goal for tomorrow, is just get the panels in. Not together, but just get the panels inside, get the bricks inside, and then go ahead and get the gate up. And while I'm moving everything inside, have the battery pack for the solar panel actually charging in the sun. So that's the goal for tomorrow. Yes, Miss Panda is on leash. She decided she was not going to mind me. She got told 4 different times to leave the cows alone. And the 4th time she was, because the herd's really close, she was actually chasing them. I mean, not just trying to herd them. She'd like, this one would go left, this one would go right. She was just not doing well at all. And she would not mind. It was like, nope, I'm not following commands today. So it's like we do every other day in training. She goes on leash. Gets her collar, gets her leash, and she's just like, damn it, I messed up. So yeah, for the last hour, she's just kind of sit here looking sad. So she doesn't like leash. You see, she's kind of walking over to me, going, "Mom, please take me off the leash. I love you." And yeah, she's in between my legs right now, wanting me to tell her that she's a good girl. Because that's what she does when she wants it. She wants some loving, because she knows she was doing wrong. So, but anyway, bottom part is in. We'll be back tomorrow. So we will try again to keep her off of leash, but if she acts silly tomorrow, we will put her back on leash. Having said that, if we come out tomorrow and she is not, she's back between my legs. And now she's sitting like she's been told to do. Sit and stay. Yes, that's a good girl. You sit and stay, that's a good girl. Is making, anyway, if I have to leash her tomorrow, it won't be where she is leashed at right now. Because tomorrow there's no sun here midday. That's why I picked this area, so I get lots of sunlight, get a little bit of shade in the morning, get my, afternoon shade. But, this is where I get a lot of good sunshine for growing. So anyway, we will do what we need to do appropriately to make sure she's in a shady area. She'll probably be up with those two trees because that area tends to get a lot of shade. Or some shade. Anyway, y'all have an awesome day. Miss Panda and I will speak to you later.